we're doing some, I guess, some retrofitting corrective action measures. I didn't really account for how I was going to frame these outside walls up when I was laying the foundation. So what we're going to do today is the last several days I've been at the mill, and I cut a bunch of 8x8s for this particular project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to notch my 8x8s to fit on my existing posts. I'm going to do a little 2x2 notch out on my existing sill plates, so it'll be kind of like a stepped joint, and then I'll have a post in the middle that'll account for the majority of the weight. So that way I'll have a good 8x8 running on the outside here. Everything should match up, so I can go ahead and put me a a block up here to catch my flooring up into my wall sections, and or well, we'll figure that out down the road. But I feel much better about having some 8x8s down. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this, do some 4x8s or anything, or however I was going to do it. But I figure I'll just continue with the 8x8 band around the outside, and go from there. So this is my cutout for the that exterior post. So this is the section where the cutout is. If I was just going to use that outside band, I would just have this 2-inch run all the way to here, and then it'd just be basically a 2x8 purchase on the post. I didn't want to just have it on that 2 inches, so I'm going to step in 2 and down 2, so that'll give me an extra footprint to put on that post without going too far. The more I go into it this way, the more I'm cutting into my sill plate. So this right here would just be a little 2x2 square that I'm going to have to cut out my sill plate to account for this. And that way I'll have a better footprint resting on the sill plate, which I mainly for any twisting and just having it lock in a little better, more facets to lock in. Most of the weights should be on that center post, but I feel better about having this section cut out. So hopefully I got it laid out right. When you're looking at it, how it's going to sit on a post, and then you go to draw it onto a piece of wood, sometimes it messes with my mind anyway. So we'll cut it out and see what we look like. much of a girl. So it doesn't have to be rocket science as far as where this is going in. I've made just a straight edge. That'll be my outside boundary for my hole. And then I just mark 4 foot from each post, so that'll pretty much get me in the center of it. We'll go from there. Watch out, watch it. Come on. I don't think you want your nose right there. right, y'all. This this project, or this part of the project, dealing with these 8x8s, has really given me the mully grubs. So first off, I'm really ticked at myself for not accounting for these in the foundation work. It'd have been so much easier doing these without these posts on. So as I'm out here, you know, trying to work my way through this, you know, I think the Lord tells me and works on me with different things, and one of them is just forgiveness. And you know, we always are told to forgive others, right? Which is a wonderful thing, don't get me wrong. But so few times we focus on forgiving ourselves that we hold our mistakes over our own heads. And I think that's one of the battles that the adversary constantly wins on, and that's guilt. You know, even something as simple as this, you know, I have to get over the fact that I messed up so that I can move forward. And I keep getting mad at myself, saying, well, if you'd have done this right the first time, you wouldn't be fighting it like this. So now I'm at the point, and I'm like, well, you know, I could have done some half account measures to fix this, put some blocking in and screw some, you know, 4x8s in, or whatever the case may be, and I could have made it work, no problem. But when I was figuring all that, I'm like, no, I'm gonna, even though it's gonna be a little more difficult, I'm gonna do it the way I think is right to do it, and that's to do it this way. So I have to get over myself for messing up so that I can move forward in what I know is the more difficult route to take. So it's just that's just one of these little deals that when I'm back here working with you know, by myself, I'm, you know, the gears are always turning, right? So, and I think the Lord uses this time to poke me and push me and say, hey, you know, this isn't just about, you know, you building a cabin. So he's been teaching me a lot of things while I'm back here doing this. So, but yeah, this little thing has been a chore. For one, these things are pretty green and they are heavy. And then my back starts to tweak out on me. So I spent a couple days, you know, up at the house in front of the fireplace, laying on my back on the floor. So I have a brace on now under this, and I'm trying to be careful, and you know, because I don't want to tweak it again. So, you know, here we are. So I'm just kind of gingerly working and seeing if I can't get some progress. So that one will fit in there. I just got to put my post in. And I think that'll help roll it a little bit. Ooh, that one went good. Alright, y'all. Got the south side sill plates down. It's taking much longer than what I thought it was going to take. But we're getting it. I'm learning as I go along. That helps. So this one here went a lot easier than the other two. So that definitely helps. Start the north side tomorrow. I'm hoping I'll get it done by the end of the week. That gives me 4 days to do the north side. It's going to be a little more difficult, I think, just because of the slope. I'm going to have to pick them up higher. And then the middle one has that opening for the root cellar, so I'm going to have to put 2 long posts going down into the framework of the root cellar to support that one. But I'll be able to get my tractor to that. Well, hello there, kitty cat. So this cat really likes me. It's a rescue. We just found it one day as a kitten. I mean, like teeny tiny. And I mean, I went to pick her up and she bit the fire out of me. She bit through my fingernail. She was just a little kitten and was feral. So she's an outside cat. I can't do cats because I'm allergic to them. And I feel I really like her. She's a sweet little cat. She's still small. She's a juvenile still, but she really likes me and wants me to pet her. And I'm just, I do, but I try not to get too close to her because I'll start having breathing problems and wanting to claw my eyeballs out. So I try to just pet her with one hand and then wash my hand. You trying to get me, huh? Yeah, I know. You trying to get me. And she doesn't. This is the first day that I've seen her walk back here. Normally she stays up by the house. She went with me and the kids one day. I brought 2 of the boys to the far back of the property to go hunt, and she actually followed us back there. But that's been the only time she's left the house that I know of that far. And then today I noticed she followed me back here. So guess I'm gonna have a cabin cat, but she has to be an outside cat, which if she don't mind is great. Huh? Yeah. Get your motor running. Alright, y'all. Well, thanks for watching. Now don't be rubbing all over me. Thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. Hit the subscribe button if you like. And we will get there. Yes, we will. Alright, cat. You gonna kill me.